Johnson didn't hit the target from here. And when you look at that snapshot,
look at that. How's he
look
not
at that
scoring
snapshot.
here?
Just bury that in the bottom corner, man.
He can hit it far post. He can even smash it near post as well into that top corner. Look how close he is. I mean, that's Johnson's position right there. I don't know what he's thinking, how he's not scoring that. Got to be scoring that, Brennan.
The 2 handballs yesterday, this one from Joe Linton and from Dan Byrne.
Yeah, and I think Dan Byrne should have been booked, and I think Joe Linton goal should have been ruled out.
Lucas.
And one was given, one wasn't. Yeah, it's true. Look at that.
And the one that was given, need to be given a booking for that.
Yeah, agreed.
Hotspur Central saying, broadly speaking, everyone seemed to accept the post-Jose Conte Nuno that we needed to reset, get a manager in for the long haul and build from the bottom up again. Everyone knew that would come with tough points and struggles, but now we've hit those struggles. Many want to give up. Is that directed at me?
I don't think it's not directed at me.
No. I think that's true, and it's something that I did consistently say, and I've even this season I've said, like, I can't handle the managerial merry-go-round, and I don't think it's the right way to go. But then again, I look at what we've been doing, and I just don't think it's been good enough, and maybe we are just backing the wrong horse. That's just how I feel.
Maybe, but I think we should give it every opportunity, in my opinion. And I just think
what is every opportunity then?
End of the season.
Because you're saying if we lose to Tamworth, he should get sacked. So is that every opportunity?
Tamworth would be one of the biggest embarrassments in not just our history, but football history. If that was to happen. I don't think we're going to lose to Tamworth. But look, I think, we should give him every opportunity to see what he...
What is every opportunity, though?
This season, all the cups, give him to the end of the season, to give him the opportunity to turn around the results as well, and not sack him in the midst of an injury crisis when it's very hard to turn it around, and also when a new manager probably isn't going to be able to turn it around right now anyway, so I don't see the point of it. So I think every opportunity is we're still in all the cups. He hasn't gone out of any cups as of now. Yes, we're struggling badly in the league because of the circumstances, but, hopefully... after the Arsenal game and in a few weeks' time, players are coming back and maybe a few signings, we can start to turn that form around as well. Get a few more wins on the board and really just get our way up the table a bit. That's what I mean by every opportunity. Then come the end of the season, we take where we're at. We assess the situation, in my opinion. I think just changing it now, if the project can work, if there's any possibility that project can still work, you want to stick with it, because changing and starting a new cycle is just going to reset, and that the new manager's going to have to go through tough periods as well, and he's going to want his players, all these different changes. But if there's any chance that this can still work, you're better off giving it that opportunity, and I think there's still a chance it can work.
Well, look, it doesn't look like we are going to sack him, as much as I said I would and whatever. And like I keep saying, I will support him till the end, as I do with any manager. When you're in the stadium, when you're supporting the team, you just got to support the team, no matter what players on the pitch.
He does seem to have the general support more of match-going fans. I would say.
You have to support your own when you're in the stadium. Whatever your opinions are of a Timo Werner, whatever your opinions are of an Ange Postecoglou, you have to support them through it. Whether you can talk and assess it after the game and before the game all you want, but when you're in that stadium, when the match is going on, you have to support the team. No,
but what I'm saying is, given where we are in the league and stuff, it could have been a lot more toxic. I think the match-going fans apparently 40,000 or odd stayed behind to clap the players yesterday, despite the fact we have got no home wins in 2 months. I saw some video. I saw Sean doing a video. He was going around, talking to fans. A lot of them were just, very much Ange in at that point. I
think it is a mix, though. I do think it's mixed.
I think it's more toxic on social media than it is in the ground.
Oh, for sure. But we had that thing at Bournemouth, didn't we? When they were calling him this and they were calling him that. We hear boos.
A few idiots.
We hear boos. We hear big boos at the end of a lot of games as well. You just hear a lot of disgruntlement around the stadium. I do think that the majority of the frustrations are being put in the right direction, and that is towards Daniel Levy and the board, and I think that's where it should be directed at. Carly on New Spurs says, yeah, he gets it, and this was Pedro Porro responding to Brandon Austin's Instagram post.
Do you reckon the club have said
Yido? I love that.
Do you reckon the club have said anything to him about that?
Probably.
Saying Yido, using
knowing
the Y word.
Knowing our club.
Don't say that. I wonder if he's deleted it.
Yeah, probably has, to be honest. Liam Murphy says, never seen such an unadulterated support for a manager that I have for Ange Postecoglou. He is the poorest manager we've employed since Christian Gross based on results, yet every defeat is due to context and never down to him. Lowest points return in 20 years, but Ange is elite.
I wouldn't say every defeat is down to context. I would say right now the form that we're in and the why we're getting results that we are is down to context. I would say, obviously, in the beginning of the season, when we were losing stupid games to like Ipswich and Palace, we lost some of those games. Which, by the way, in the further Chelsea lost to Ipswich. It's not that you can lose those games, but obviously those aren't games. At that time, were not due to context. That's due to us not being good enough. But I think you got to give that the team the ability to make mistakes as well and learn from different games. But the reason why we're in the form that we're in right now, which is no wins at home in 2 months and all these different things and all this, we're 12th in the league and 1 win in 8, is not because we're a terrible team, in my opinion, not because Ange is not managing the team well. I just think that's the situation we're in, all these injuries, and it's hard to get consistent results or get results at all at the moment with the defence that we have out there. We're trying. I think the team's given their all, but it's just very difficult, and I think most fans understand that. But obviously, the points total where we are in the league, no one's happy about it. No one wants us to be there, and we all know that needs to improve. And if we finish in this position or it doesn't have any sign of improving at any point, then there'll obviously be once players come back, I should say. Then obviously there'll be serious questions asked, and maybe at the end of the season we'll get rid of him. But I just think right now most people understand the context we're in.
Liam Murphy says Postecoglou has to go. The man is out of his depth. We can't keep living in a fantasy land pretending we are going somewhere with him in charge. The brand of football works in farm leagues against semi-professionals, but it doesn't work in the Premier League. Ange out.
Well, obviously that's a very harsh way of looking at it. I think it can work. I think he's had good wins and he's won games with this brand of football in this league as well. When he's had the right pieces, most of all. I just think we got to give him the chance to turn it around.